Eala has just given the world one of the most inspiring and emotional moments of this year's US Open. It wasn't just her tennis that captured hearts, it was her words. In her post-match interview, after her incredible breakthrough victory, Alex stood there with tears in her eyes, her voice full of pride, and she reminded everyone of something truly powerful. She is Filipino, and she carries her country with her every time she steps on the court. The stadium was buzzing, fans were clapping, but the real magic happened when Alex started speaking. She didn't just thank her team or talk about her game plan. She spoke from the heart. She said how much it means to her to represent the Philippines, how proud she is to be a Filipina, and how she wants to inspire every young kid back home to believe that anything is possible. That raw emotion, that honesty, is what has gone viral across the world. You could see it in her eyes. This wasn't just about winning a tennis match. This was about carrying the dreams of millions. This was about being more than an athlete. She wasn't only speaking for herself, she was speaking for her country, for every Filipino who has ever dared to dream big despite the odds. And that's why her words hit so hard. Because Eala isn't just chasing trophies, she's chasing history, and she's doing it with the full weight of her nation's pride behind her. When she said how proud she was to be Filipino, the crowd erupted. Fans waved flags, some even had tears streaming down their faces. It was a moment where sports went beyond the court, where tennis became a bridge between cultures, where the entire Philippines felt seen and heard on one of the biggest stages in the world. And if you were watching, you couldn't help but feel goosebumps. What makes this so emotional is that Alex's journey has never been easy. She's young, she's had to travel far from home, she's faced challenges most of us can't imagine. But through it all, she's carried her identity proudly. She's never forgotten where she comes from. And last night, in front of thousands in the stadium and millions watching worldwide, she made sure everyone knew exactly who she represents. The way she spoke was so powerful, because it wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't a polished line from a press conference. It was pure, real, and straight from her heart. You could hear the quiver in her voice, you could see her fighting back tears, but she pushed through it because she wanted the world to know, I am Filipino, and I am proud. And that is why this moment has become so viral. Because it's not just a sports story. It's a human story. It's about identity, pride, and the strength to stand tall for something bigger than yourself. Alex could have made her interview all about her own achievement, about her career, about moving to the next round. Instead, she made it about her country, her people, and the hope she wants to inspire. That kind of humility and selflessness is what makes her so special. Social media exploded after the interview. Filipinos around the world shared the clip with captions like, "Goosebumps," "Tears of pride," and "Thank you, Alex." Parents said they would show the video to their kids to inspire them. Young athletes wrote about how Alex gave them belief. Even people outside the Philippines, fans from all over the world, praised her for the way she carried herself with so much class and dignity. Moments like this remind us why sports matter. It's not just about who wins or loses. It's about what those victories represent. For Alex, her win was about more than moving on in the tournament. It was about proving that Filipino athletes belong on the biggest stage, that their voices matter, and that their dreams are valid. Her victory became everyone's victory, and her words became everyone's pride. And think about this, Alex is still so young. She has so many years ahead of her, so much more tennis to play, so many more chances to win. But already, she's showing the kind of character that makes legends. Already, she's giving the world moments that go beyond sport, moments that will be remembered forever. Her pride in being Filipino isn't just about waving a flag. It's about showing resilience, fighting through challenges, and reminding people that no matter where you come from, greatness is possible. That's the message she delivered after her victory, and that's why people are saying this was one of the most emotional interviews they've ever seen at the US Open. Fans are calling this her breakthrough moment not only because of her performance, but because of how she carried herself afterward. And it's true. This is the kind of moment that builds a legacy. Years from now, when people talk about Eala, they won't just remember her forehand winners or her match stats. They'll remember this night. They'll remember the pride in her voice, the tears in her eyes, and the way she made an entire nation stand taller. Alex's words should inspire all of us. Because at some point, we all face challenges, we all feel small, we all wonder if we can make it. And in that moment, hearing her say that she is proud of who she is and where she comes from reminds us to do the same. To take pride in our roots, in our journey, in our identity. So let's celebrate Alex not only as an athlete, but as a role model. Let's celebrate the fact that she's showing the world what it means to carry your people with you. And let's remember that this victory, this interview, this moment, isn't just hers. It belongs to every Filipino, every fan, and everyone who dares to dream big. Eala's US Open breakthrough will be remembered for her tennis, yes, but even more for the way she stood in front of the world and proudly said who she is. And that's why this moment will live forever. Because sometimes, the greatest victories are not written on the scoreboard, they're written in the hearts of people watching. So what do you think? Was this the most emotional interview of the tournament so far? Do you believe Eala just announced herself as not only a rising star in tennis, but as a true icon for her country? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because if this is what Eala is giving us now, imagine what's still to come.